Good morning, reception, and welcome to Tuesday's English lesson. We are reading and doing work about Aliens Love Underpants. Click on the pause button and click on the link in your email to listen to the story. Tuesday, the 9th of February. Our learning objective today is to write a poem about an alien. So, how are we going to do this? Let's look at our success criteria. This is what we're going to be learning to help us to write our poem about an alien. I can say what a poem is. I can identify rhyming words. I can identify adjectives. I can think of adjectives about my alien. I can use my phonics and thread fingers to write the first line of my poem. So we're going to be doing quite a lot in today's lesson. We're going to be looking at what poems are. We're going to be recapping rhyming words and adjectives, because all of those things are things that we need in our poem. So first of all, let's identify what is a poem. A poem is a piece of writing that shares feelings or stories and has words that sound good together. And poems for children often rhyme. So poems often sound like little songs or nursery rhymes. This week we will be writing a poem about an alien. And our poem is going to have 3 lines. So we're going to be writing a 3-line poem. Today, you're just going to be writing the first line. So, as I said, poems for children often include rhyming words. They don't have to, and your poem does not have to rhyme. But if you do want your poem to rhyme, it's a good idea to go over what rhyming words are. So let's identify what is a rhyming word. Rhyming words have the same sounds at the ends of them. So which of these words rhyme? We'll read the words together, and then you can press your pause button and work out which words on this side of your board rhyme with the words on this side. So let's read them first. Big, fly, met, pie, pet, pig. Remember, read the words and listen for the end sound, not the beginning sound. And another clue, they may not be spelt the same. So just because they have the same sounds at the end of them does not mean that those sounds are made with the same letters. So your rhyming words may not look the same. Okay, so this is a little bit trickier than what we have been doing. Have a look at the words, read them with your mum or dad, and think about which words rhyme. Press the pause button while you do that. Okay, let's see. The first word is big. Big. Does big rhyme with pie? No, they don't sound the same at all. Big, pet. Nope. Big, pig. Big, pig. They do rhyme. They rhyme because they both end with ig. So we can match those 2 up as rhyming words. Big, pig. Next one. Fly, pet. Fly and pet do not rhyme. Fly, pie. Well, they have the same sound at the end, but they don't look the same. Fly has an L and a Y at the end, and pie has an I and an E at the end. But they do make the same sounds. Fly, pie. They have the same sounds at the end. They both end with the I sound. They're just spelt differently, but they still rhyme. They would still work in a song or a poem because they have the same sounds at the end. Fly, pie. Yep, they rhyme. Met, pet. They rhyme as well. They both end with et. So met and pet rhyme too. Well done if you got those right, especially fly and pie, because I put those in to trick you. Well done if you realised that they are rhyming words. Okay, so in our poem, we're going to have some rhyming words perhaps. We're also going to have some adjectives because our poem is going to be about an alien. So we're going to put some adjectives in to describe our alien. So what is an adjective? Let's remember from last week, an adjective is a describing word. It tells us about a person, place, or thing. So I've got a few words down on my board. Some of them are adjectives and some of them are not adjectives. I want you to read them with your grown-up and think about which of these words are adjectives. We'll read them together first and then you can press your pause button and you can decide which ones are adjectives and which ones are not adjectives. Okay, so we've got bear, fierce, brown, shiny, new, car, cat, fluffy, happy. Press your pause button and think about which of those words are adjectives. So which words are describing words? Okay, let's see if you were right. The first word is bear. Is bear a describing word? No, bear is not a describing word. Bear is a kind of animal. It is what we call a noun. It is a thing, an animal. It is not a describing word. Fierce. Is fierce an adjective or a describing word? Yes, fierce is, because fierce tells us what something is like. Something can be fierce. A bear can be fierce. It tells us that the bear is fierce. It is a describing word. It tells us something about the bear. Brown. Is brown a describing word? Yes. Brown tells us what colour something is. So it is a describing word. Well done if you got fierce and brown. Let's have a look at the next row. Shiny. Is shiny a describing word? Yes, it is. Shiny tells you what something looks like. I have a shiny new watch. It tells me that my watch is shiny. New. Is new a describing word? Yes, it is. It tells us something about something. It tells us about the age of a thing. So if I say I have a new watch, you know that my watch is not old. It is new. It's something that I've only just got. It's a describing word. It tells you something about the watch. Car. Is car a describing word? No, it is not. Car is a noun. It is a thing. It does not describe anything. We can say, I have a shiny new car, and shiny and new are the adjectives. Car is not. Cat. Is cat an adjective? No, cat is not an adjective. It is a noun. It is a thing. It's a kind of animal. It is not an adjective. It doesn't describe anything. Fluffy. Is fluffy an adjective? Yes, it is. Fluffy tells you about something. It describes something. We can say the cat is fluffy. It tells us something about the cat. Happy. Is happy a describing word? It is. I am happy today. It's telling you how I am feeling. A happy, fluffy cat. Fluffy and happy tell us about the cat. They are describing words. Well done if you recognised fierce, brown, shiny, new, fluffy and happy. They are all adjectives. Okay, Let's do some more exploring. Remember your alien from last week. Now, it could be a different alien. You could make up a new one. We're going to think of 2 adjectives today to describe an alien. Press your pause button while you have a think about 2 adjectives to describe your alien. Again, it can be a new one or it can be the one from last week. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to describe this alien. This alien is green. So I'm going to write green as one of my describing words. Okay. Let's use my Fred fingers to help me to write green. 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 That's 4 phonemes in green. So I'm holding up 4 Fred fingers. Green. Green. Let's write those down. G. R. E. E are special friends. Let's underline them. Green. Okay, he is green. Think of another describing word. I think he's quite small, this alien, so I'm going to write small. Small. All. 3 Fred fingers because there's 3 phonemes in small. All. All. Special friends. All. Okay, so my alien is green and small. Doesn't matter if you haven't got the same describing words as me, I wouldn't expect you to. And your poem is going to be different from mine as well. Okay, I've written a poem already, and I thought if we looked at this poem, it might help you when you're writing your poem. So let's look at my poem that I've already written. This was about a different alien. My alien is small and red. He has a funny nose and a great big floppy head. Let's read that again. My alien is small and red. He has a funny nose and a great big floppy head. In my poem, red rhymes with head. And it's nice that my poem rhymes. It doesn't have to, and your poem doesn't have to rhyme, but if you can get those rhyming words in, that would be even better. So we're going to be writing a poem this week. As I said, it's got 3 lines and it's going to be the same sort of poem as I've just read to you. Today we are just going to write the first line of the poem. So I'll do the first line with my poem with you, and then you're going to do your own. So my alien is green and small. So I'm just going to put those words in. We've already written green and small. So if I'd forgotten how to write it, I can use my Fred fingers and work it out again, or I can go back and have a look. Oh, there's the word green. I'm going to put that in my first space. My alien is green. G. R. E. To line my special friends. Green and small. I remember how to write small because I've just written it. All. Oh, what terrible writing. Your writing will be so much better. And there's my special friends. All. Okay, full stop at the end, of course. Let's read it. My alien is green and small. So I have finished the first line of my poem. Remember, I just used the 2 words that I'd already thought of to describe my alien. So that's what I want you to do. You think of your 2 words to describe your alien, and then you use those 2 words to write the first line of your poem. Use writing sheet 7, which is in your pack. Okay, good luck with that, children. Remember today, just the first line. I'm really looking forward to reading the beginnings of your poems. Bye.